to this map either. The Spirit have definitely had more success on it. So it leaves you wondering, was that Big's best chance back on Dust?
Okay, wir starten CT.
Oh, just a set piece in this pistol, utilling towards the A site. It's two players back here at CT for Big. Tabson finished off right away. Donk hoping to take some space here and rob CT. They overlook Grix, but
no one cleared it.
Get one shot at Donk, and if you miss it, turns on a
Dann
dime.
gibt's Ärger, ja.
Grix' pistol over.
Bossgewebe, danke nochmal für 5 Geschenke. Das ist wirklich alles gegeben, was geht. Das ist amazing, Mann. Danke. Damit habe ich, das war nicht auf meiner Card. Schade, gutes Setup. Ich sag, Tabs macht normalerweise einen Frag, stirbt dann. Und dann hat Griggs trotzdem diese 1,5 Spieler, die er free-fraggen kann von der Seite. Ich sag, super vorbereitet. War genau die richtige Pistol. Hör dir auch nochmal an dich. Ganz, ganz viel Liebe raus. Vielen, vielen Dank für 10 dicke Geschenke. Danke dir für 10 Geschenksubs. Danke, dass du mich hier so supportest. Ganz viel Liebe dafür. Ach Mann, Alter. Das Bettlaken steht ihm nicht wirklich.
All pistols converted.
Jetzt werden wieder HEs gedroppt. Das bringt mich auf jeden Fall.
Oh, that's
nice.
sick.
Das Setup haben wir öfter gespielt. Gefällt mir, dass das funktioniert.
Front of Van, and then Grix finishes it off.
I like this. This half feels very important for Big. The CT side is where they do their best work here.
Fette Nate.
You know, we did see
Von
that
Bombe zu Bombe.
at Cologne, obviously, in the famous 0-12 comeback win in 16-12. But it's a trend that's kept up and followed them ever since. They have to do a lot of the legwork in this first half.
Konspieler finden sie auch.
This is getting weird. Magix gets caught, 2v4, and we just said no force buy is a bit of problem. This might be where it starts.
Alle kurz.
Spirit takes space back. This is a really good push here into the market. zonixx clearing it out entirely. Now they're going to know everyone's coming from shorts. Shiro's going to need to hit some shots.
Nice!
zonixx hoping to take first contact, but it's left all on Shiro. Wraps around behind him. Shiro's quick. Defuse being held, but it's the low player defusing the cover in from Grix.
Stripe.
So no crazy miraculous 1v4 for Shiro means
Let's fucking go, man.
Force by competitive from the get-go.
I mean, you mentioned the CT-sidedness of Big on this map, and the numbers back that up more than you would expect, right? In the last 3 months, they've only won 30% of their T-side rounds.
Wichtiger Kill von Benny auch.
To the 54% of CT
Keine Ahnung, was Big Bertha da gemacht hat, aber nehmen wir mit.
NRG game, I'm sure it's doing some lifting in the stats, but they still have 8 games played and a lot of losses in there.
Den Geburtstagsplatz.
Wunderbare
Grüße zurück, die Legende. Danke für den Support nochmal. Birdie, du hast erst Gifts rausgehauen, bevor du selber gesubbt hast. Doch amazing. Vielen, vielen Dank.
Put Spirit on their ass. Got a Khalil and a Scout.
Good flash play between Blame F and Grix.
Geil. Schönes.
I think the worry because of those stats is like, even if Big kind of smack this half, I'm never going to feel like they've won the game until they do. Especially after Dust. Ooh, Scout tag on the AWP. Man down, but they get into the window. Nice check for Donk.
There was one player JDC is really hoping doesn't come around that corner. It is Donk. Just deletes him in a millisecond.
Cat is the move here. zonixx can play late. Blame is starting to cheat over to B. 20 seconds with the resmoke con, it kind of gives up the aim of the game. Spirit need to go.
As the spot for Faben, still the Shiro Orb able to get rid of him, and Donk just on a tear to start Mirage.
Yeah, they're saving.
Ach man, Alter, du gibst, ich schwöre,
zonixx not even
du
needed
gibst
on that
nur
flank. Just picks up the
1%
AK, gets
vom
out. Spirit
Fingernagel
win
und
off
Donk
of the
reißt dir die Hand
entries.
raus.
And I know Big just got here by winning a force by their own, but they have a very potent reminder of how important
das
these
ist
rounds
so
are. It was
unfassbar.
losing one of these that began their downfall on Dust 2 when they were up against the Pistols. Gave enough time for Spirit to get back online, and so this one ripped out from underneath them. Going tit for tat to start Mirage, and when you're really banking on a strong CT half, this is the last thing you wanted. zonixx even able to remove an extra gun at the end.
And a strong start to this map for Donk, right? 2K the pistol, 2K in this gun round, this forced round. You know, he went a bit missing last map. The numbers won't really say that because the last few rounds he had a couple of kills, but
Ey, wenn Shiro diesen Movie-Shot nicht hittet, sieht's auch anders aus.
But he wasn't his usual self, I think.
Leider auch von ihm guter Shot.
And now he started very strong, so that is massively reassuring here to Team Spirit.
Yeah, he just felt average, but not average by his standards. Like, average is a, you know, player-wide, yeah.
Oh, this is a nice spot to be, but a missed shot for Grix. They go charging. tabseN knows there's one more.
All right, tabseN, roll back the years, but Don in the AWP. Oh, the flash.
Nice, Junge.
tabseN, moment he gets
nice.
Vision back, it's all
Guns
gut blazing,
gefightet.
Burns alive, zonixx coming through this smoke. And Shiro here to back him up, but they don't know about Faben, or so you thought. zonixx with a wide swing, made it look like he knew the whole damn time.
Locked in, zonixx. Couple of big rounds in this series, couple of very impressive rounds. And
Sieht leider gerade nach einem Spirit aus, wie man es eher kennt, ne?
But when you kill 4 players on the A side,
sick, Alter.
you can expect the 5th. Still a great shot with the Tech
Super
9.
gespielt, super.
What that could have been if Grix hits his opening kill, though.
Selbst Don kann es nicht glauben, Mann. Du siehst es doch in seiner Reaktion, Mann, dass der angespannt ist, dieser Shrimp.
In the anti-ecos. No stack is too much to deal with. zonixx.
Oh.
He's had a few taps, not even necessarily today, but in their previous games against Luminosity.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Magix should be dead, but oh, checks his flank. Oh, poor
Ach
Blaze.
man, nicht mal das ist gegönnt, ja?
And Spirit is just rolling over them, but here come the guns now for Big. Delayed
Klingt
gratification.
dumm, aber es ist sehr, sehr wichtig, dass wir jetzt, genau jetzt,
And really, there is a lot of
Dämpfer erstmal
pressure on this
vorgeben.
rifle round. Like, if you lose
Dieses
it,
Team,
Spirit
jetzt,
already have
das
a
willst du
great
gerade
B-side.
nicht,
It might
die
already
dürfen nicht
be
ins
too
Rollen
far
kommen.
gone.
Nicht auf Mirage, auf dem Zuhause von jedem russischen Spieler auf dem Planeten.
But,
GG on
Auf
round
dieser
6.
Bank da in der Mitte
it's just
wurde
there's
das halbe Team gezeugt.
a lot of pressure here, because if you lose
Die anderen
it,
hier im Sessel, vorm
suddenly you're in
Fernseher.
that really vulnerable position. You're waiting, you're going to bring the guns out, and you're just going to feel like the game is so quickly slipping away from you.
Especially on CT side Mirage, where, as you've highlighted, they need a good run. CT side has been woeful.
Bitte, bitte, bitte nicht ins Rollen kommen lassen, diese...
So here we go.
Diesen
All the
Haufen.
pressure on. Momentum for Team Spirit. Quite a flash. They get past that Molly and under, but I think Grix is aware.
Geiler gewesen, glaube ich, den Molle unter Window zu haben.
Meanwhile, Magic sits on that short smoke, so could punish very quickly. Boosting near window side, Grix big kill.
Yeah, but now Donk making his moves out through the connector. Getting sandwiched between short. Donk is still in the picture, and he's got a teammate wrapping this AWP, so as long as he stays alive, Tanir's going to open a back door. Gets his one. Shiro to play next.
Nice.
Donk dead down here in the connector. The bomb is going B.
Okay.
zonixx has drawn this one out of Magix's playbook.
Yeah.
And with the game he's having, might be the guy to hand a clutch off to.
They can run. They can run really fast. Maybe Tapson hangs around, but Shiro's holding this. He's under the scope. Shiro just doesn't want to die, but zonixx also can't afford to. He doesn't know about that second player. He's 1v1 on this B side, looking the wrong way. As he backs up, gets a good position, but JDC has done the same, shifting into this site. He knows he can't be far.
Now. Running now and closing in.
Nice, Mann!
zonixx's position and just chases it.
Ey, das ist cool
Someone makes the call
runtergespielt.
there. No kit. You know where he is. You just got to get him. Low health on zonixx. No fear for JDC. Big triple kill.
Fucking
zonixx
wichtig,
finds the
Mann.
gap, but Shiro could not hit his shots on A.
It's an important round win, but the pressure never goes away for Big. They're still close to a reset. They could still have their money broken here with only 2 players getting out of that last round, so the threat is still very much alive.
Nice, Jarosch. Einfach gambeln. Ja, ja, genau. Das spielt er genau richtig. Einfach gambeln, das frei ist. Was hast du für Informationen?
Playing right through even though he's low on health.
He's not even using the bug. Respect.
Oh, ist der wichtig.
This guy doesn't need help.
Woohoo!
Shut down. 2 from Tapson, 2 from Faven.
Paying it forward from Krakow all those years ago. Shiro on the walk down through lower.
Confidence, Jungs.
And just looking to save. But Tabson's been on the warpath this whole round.
Don't know yet, but JDC can swing off Faven. Hello? Oh.
Das ist eine
kill,
unfassbar geile Runde. Nice, Mann. Was soll ich machen? Ich read sie halt und fix sie auch ein bisschen. Ungefähr, das hat Jarosch gesagt. Ray, geil, dass du da bist, Mann. Heute zählst es. Genieß es. Aber das ist auch ein, ich muss fairerweise sagen, das ist ein unfassbares Game. Thorsten, das ist unfassbarer Support. Danke, dass du hier 5 Geschenke reinjagst. Danke, dass du mich unterstützt. Bedeutet mir, wie du weißt, wie alle wisst, sehr viel. Das ist alles andere als selbstverständlich, Mann. Danke, dass ihr das macht.
Ali non-verbal in that first timeout. As Magixx tries to offer a take with this partial buy.
We got a little pop, do we? Something in the pocket.
Hört ihr sich das richtig, Freunde? Freunde, hat Birdie hier gerade 50 Geschenke reingeworfen? Und ich brauche von euch allen eine Sirene für diesen unfucking fassbaren Support von Birdie. Birdie, vielen, 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 vielen Dank. Für dich haben wir extra die Musik angelassen. Du, das ist krass, wirklich. Danke, dass du das machst. Das ist sehr, sehr viel. Ganz viel Liebe dafür. Und danke, Chat, dass ihr das mit so appreciated. Bedeutet mir sehr viel. Danke. Nice, Chris.
AWP gonna start things off. Tapson here alongside.
Nice.
Whatever the idea was, it's not panned out for Team Spirit.
Yeah, the mid-util they threw didn't really change the setup at all. They kept 3 players on
Freunde,
A.
was das heute für ein...
Player,
Es ist amazing, man. Vielen, vielen Dank. Danke nochmal,
Whatever
Birdie.
Spirit did was not enough to put any doubt on Big. Especially on a low economy round like that, Big not really expecting a mid-take. So, easy shutdown.
4 Runden.
5 alive round does give you a lot of comfort here on this CT side.
Wir haben wenigstens ein Game, Freunde. Weiter geht's.
Beginning.
Wir haben ein fucking geiles Game. Und dass wir das hier zusammen genießen mit wie viel sind wir? Ja, 4000.
Stuff here for Big.
Absolutely no questioning how much Tabson wants this
4000,
win.
das ist unbelievable,
Guy
wirklich.
has been in fantastic
Riesigen Dank,
form
Mann.
all day.
Vielen,
I know
vielen
Griggs
Dank.
became the real guy in the limelight, the one under the spotlight after the Dust 2 clutches, but Tabson has just been a consistent force to be reckoned with throughout the entire series.
Evil Dragon,
He's also had a
Kurven18,
number of key
Chef,
clutches, even thinking
Error
back to
404 und
cash
Lux.
all those
Auch.
hours ago.
Danke raus an euch für den Resub. Weiter geht's, Leute. Come on.
They missed that top mid smoke? No, it looks fine. Nade's ready for blame. He loves spamming nades under. Mid conceded. Big don't really have eyes on. Sure is all holding for a window peek.
Ja, schöne.
And they're pretty damn good. He's got one more. Give it a few seconds.
Ja.
And baited right in.
Ey,
14 health on Tania.
ey, bitte, da kann er einfach mal fallen. Mit seinem Topfschnitt.
Worth.
Oh. Thought it looked a little shallow there from Donk.
Hey, Junge.
Smoke bounces
Er wollte
right
sie
out
die
the
Bulle
window.
verwerfen. Diese Mülltüten.
Tania's hard pressed to play here. He kind of has to bait in this position. He's so low. Spirit need the entry on B, and Grix is locked in on the line.
It is only him here, though, which could give you a bit of concern.
Especially with zonixx now taking apartment's control. He's going to flash short, get them around this corner. Will that give it away to Grix?
Here's the pop.
Nice,
Grix gets one. Shiro's AWP next up.
nice play.
And with Grix holding down over towards his B site, Shiro feels like he's got to get a move on. Little hop, skip, and a jump to get him up through the short side, but there's no getting past this entrenched AWP. Grix has done enough. The one-man hold.
Grix, du bist
all
auch
it
fucking
takes to
amazing da.
Stop Team Spirit in their
Richtig
tracks.
gut,
Love
Mann.
that
Auf
he
geht's
locked in
jetzt.
their backside. He gets 2 kills. He knows the bomb's loose, and he knows the AWP is short. He just doesn't repeat. He doesn't give
Richtig
Shiro
gut, Grix.
anything. Shiro needs that kill there to get his teammate
Flexo,
interested.
Sierra, nochmal ganz viel
And
Liebe
no
raus an
frag
euch.
given away.
Danke
Grix
euch für
alone
euren
on this
Support.
side.
Danke, dass wir hier so ein
Didn't feel
amazing
like
Game zusammen
throwing
haben.
that short
Vielen, vielen
flash,
Dank.
which makes perfect sense. You know, it's a good flash to catch a player on the corner. Bricks there, but Grix immediately reacts to that. Had a great game. Spirit trying up the ante, but that molly gets in the way. zonixx hands over his saved AK to Donk. Trying to play with the spawn, but now it's Donk's turn to wield.
Ich bin so angespannt.
Spirit has been
Ich habe hier an der Seite schon meine kaputten Socken als Stressball
They've
zweckentfremdet.
only found 1 kill in the last 3 rounds. They have to break through now.
Dude, they're going to be left with this feeling that Big in their heads, man. Like, the fact that Grix has been able to hold down this B-bomb site solo last time they went there, and then every other time they try going A, it feels like they're running into 4 players. And that's because they are. Like, Big have just been running this back time and time again. They've got faith in Grix to play the one-man army, to
Aber
be
dass
the
wir wirklich einfach
action
zu
man
viert auf
over
einem Marsch
towards
spielen,
B.
ist auch...
Big Plane just blocked. Or
das
Plane
ist
or King
crazy oder
just
ist das
blocked
crazy?
Quan at 40 seconds. This is really nice. That's a crazy push, though. It's going to beckon them in.
Was?
FlameF at least gets his, denies that window scaling,
Nice.
stops Tania from spilling over as well.
Liebe das
Now it's
gerade, was
just
ich
eyeballs on the
sage
ramp
sofort.
side as they hear Spirit moving in.
Aber ja,
zonixx dead right away.
Nice.
Donk never even gets to shoot that AK, and Shiro, yeah,
Ich liebe das,
again, bud.
dass wir...
Extracts one out of the round, makes it a double. 8 seconds though, and there is no winning
Gerade
this
wollte
for
ich
Shiro.
erwartet haben. Dass wir Plays machen können, zum Beispiel JDC, auch mal einen Play failen können und ein anderer upsteppt in diesen Runden. Das ist so fucking wichtig. Das ist genau das, was jedes andere Top-Team genauso spielt.
And sure, JDC's pushing through the smoke because he thinks they're probably going B at that point. But even him dying beckons him into that push.
Da wir Heavy auf dem A waren, war das okay, dass er den Move macht.
Yeah, I think it's the whole reason you see him do it, right? You're dead on. The map's a little bit quiet, you're a little bit nervous, you want the info, and you think, well, at worst case...
They go into the
Shisha, danke dir für deinen Sub übrigens. Danke.
It's working really well for Big.
Also ich muss mich durchgehend bedanken in der Community, ne? Das ist wirklich, also wirklich, ihr seid fucking amazing. Es ist nicht in Worte zu fassen, außer dass ich mich bedanken kann und euch versprechen kann und schwören kann, dass mir wirklich sehr viel bedeutet, dass ich nach 13 Jahren so ein Level hier erreichen durfte. Nach 30 Jahren Hintern wirklich gut aufgerissen. Nur im Streaming. Da sind noch nicht die 15 Jahre Vollzeit-Pro-Gaming bevor, wo ich mir auch alles aufgerissen habe, um mir irgendwie einen Namen zu machen oder irgendwie Level zu erreichen. Deswegen vielen, vielen Dank. Das ist Donk.
Solo hold. Still, it gets reduced to that with JDC dead right away. Faven on a secondary orb, getting overwhelmed with some flubbed shots.
Wir haben gutes Geld, das nicht, aber...
You got money, you shouldn't save. You should go for damage at least, at the worst case. You can buy next round no matter what happens, so... Oh, that's...
Ja, ein bisschen schmierig auch mal passiert. Mal auch eine Schmierflosse beim Aiming.
There is zero reason to save here. Big have got to do something
Kommt
on
auch
the way
vor.
out, stop these guns from getting out. Try and
Wie alt
give
bist du?
themselves
60?
any advantage.
Ey Mann, ich bin 35, okay?
A couple of frags here, but yeah, I bet you wish
Pro-Gamer,
was on that
seitdem ich
B-side
16
that
bin.
round. Fav and that did not look pretty. And Donk destroyed JDC on short.
And honestly, that's just a great pace set by Team Spirit, right? Complete change of pace from how all these rounds have been. They've all kind of slow burning starts. That one is an instant short take, instant B hit.
Der most obvious billigste Flame, den man anbieten kann. Kann ich mich leider auch manchmal nicht frei von Sünde sprechen. Bei Tilt wird's billig.
Problem is Spirit played a completely different one and ruined it all. So rough one, bit of pill for Big to swallow. A chance at a runaway half denied, but they could still win it out. That's now the goal. Deny Spirit tying this game up.
Irgendwie ein bisschen Angst gerade.
Shiro's holding con though. And Magix is waiting for this. Cheeky Magix.
Nice,
but he
John.
can't hit the shot.
Das ist wichtig.
Ridiculous kill from JDC. Oh, that hurts. Because you've lost all this control. And JDC can just play
Jiggle mit Smoke
to
fast.
evade on this next spot. Oh, he missed the timing.
Danke.
Smoke is good. Donk might just run though, as he often does. Damage done. Donk's out of there.
So the rest of the team are ready to come through behind him, right? You'd kind of bet your bottom dollar that Donk would provide that opening. But when it gets denied, Spirit have to go back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, they've got nothing. I mean, they've just given Donk the orb.
It's not as much of a crutch as it might sound like. Donk's showing to have some open prowess in him.
He's lost a lot of entry power. Unless he can find a dry fight in spawn, Tabson is jump spotting.
Wenn Tabson auch so dummes klingt, einen Frag macht oder stirbt, ist es ein guter Bait für Blame. Riggs, amazing. Super geil, Mann. Super geil, Mann.
Waiting, hoping that someone steps into the crosshair of this AWP.
10 seconds, boys. This round's over. Doesn't matter what Donk does. Big on to 7 rounds. It's a massacre.
Nice, man.
Shut down off of that low
Good
push
half,
from
man.
JDC, and it has consequences. Lock Spirit back in spawn. They win that one fast short take. Otherwise, it is a massive streak of rounds for Big. 4-1 up, half end 7-5 down.
Yeah, you know, sure, there was the weirdness
Holy
with the force
Life.
back and forth at the start.
Danke dir für den wunderbaren Prime und auch Johnny Rock,
der
die Maschine. Danke auch für deinen Sub. Danke natürlich auch für die ganzen geilen Follows. Ebenfalls von dir, Johnny, von Black Bull, auch von Holy Cow, Tapio. Vielen Dank, dass ihr hier auch ein Follow lasst. Und Karl M. Fucking vielen Dank nochmal für 5 geile Geschenke. Highly appreciated.
Bricks did a great job on B. And Big thrived in chaos, but yeah, their T-side has been ugly as of late.
So. Dieses Yves Saint Laurent-Kettchen war das bei Donkey, huh?
Spirit still have a shot in this game.
Right now, if you're Spirit, you're hoping that Tania can kind of do what he did on Dust 2, have a rough start, and then turn it all around and be the hero. Because he's 2-9, he was a defining piece of that Dust 2 win.
Okay, Junge, da hängt noch einiges am Spawn.
Bombs back
So
in
sieht es
spawn,
normalerweise erst aus, wenn Jorgisch auf einer Parkbank eingeschlafen ist.
So early on, just waiting to see if Spirit get aggressive anywhere, make some noise out towards the apartments.
Lüge. Ja, hast recht, Jorgisch, da wären mehr Flaschen gewesen. Ein Molo war da zu wenig, ist mein Fehler.
Crazy lineup for Faven, but it worked.
Didn't feel reassuring. Up short they go, but the bomb is in Palace. This is all over the shop.
With a bit of a fake, and that opening kill for JDC will go a long way.
Shiro still on balcony.
How long does he stay here?
So he's not moving either.
They're keeping 2 in reserve at this A bomb site. And you might be tunnel vision now that you've learned about Tania. You overlook Shiro in that position.
Nice.
These dual Berettas go to work.
Ooh,
Planting for CT. They're coming around. Spam connects. Plant denied. Don gets them off the bomb. Blame F 1v2. And nothing feels safe here. Gets a jiggle, but they're closing in on him. He's going to win this one now with the fights. Blame F.
Ach, Alter, Donk ist so ein Gasgeber. Da hast du gar keine Chance, Mann.
Wenn
der Chase, das ist der Move perfekt, der Pre-Aim perfekt, sein Crosshair-Placement ist perfekt.
Two smokes used. There's an entry up cat. Damage done on
Ja,
B-side player.
Schuss. Super schöner Entry.
I mean, there's every reason to rotate there, except they haven't seen the bomb. So Shiro holding on, gets his double kill. And they don't let Blame clutch up, just running him down in a 2v1. An oppressive, confident showing from Team Spirit. No bomb plant, no buy. Spirit are well and truly in a recoverable position. Didn't see it coming on Dust 2, but the writing is on the wall here on Mirage.
Ich höre, Benny wollte ihn lacken. Ich sag, es ist nur auf Lack geschossen. Er wollte ihn einfach lacken.
Oh, we had a very convoluted pistol round out of Big. Let's see the kind of tone they set on this T-side rifle round.
Bashbringer, danke dir für deinen Prime. Herzlichen Dank. Tryharder, danke dir für dein Follow.
A lot that has to go right, or do they try and strip
it back
a little?
Danke dir auch für deinen Sub. Freunde, wir haben immer noch ein geiles Game. Es fühlt sich an wie 10 Stunden.
All right, Blame F left with 2 smokes. Gets these in out towards mid and con. Trying to feign a mid take, a short wrap, hoping that that creates some room. It does not. Donk and Shiro, quick work made over these first players sent in. I'm still hoping to gain some ground here. The flash knocks Shiro off the line, but he's got the spot, seen the bomb, and now the rotate start for Team Spirit.
Nice.
Hey, we're back on though, Big. Gotta worry about that spawn. Forever a present threat. That's a snipe shot from zonixx on the cross, and they go hunting. Bomb drop loose on sight. zonixx just blocking, but they're pushing in. Slow and steady. JDC hunts that kill. 20 seconds, and Spirit again. Look like they just want to charge out from CT spawn. With that nade, Magic's might, Shiro has his back. 15 seconds for JDC in a 1v2. Every time he holds, there's a second wasted. He needs these kills now. 8 seconds. JDC tries to plant, but Magic's will offer up his life. And it is worth the risk. 8 rounds to Team Spirit. No plant
Dafür,
today.
dass eigentlich der Call 0 funktioniert hat, gut nochmal recovered.
And Big getting bullied now on this T side, as feared.
Bisschen gecheatet, schön. Guter Call.
Fake did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you know, they had a lot
Warum bleiben wir nicht cool? Warum machen wir diesen Peak?
Also
no front, aber warum machen wir den Peak?
To walk 2 players out Palace and no one's even thinking about CT feels crazy. Yeah, you're always going to believe in your call, but you believe in it that much that Spirit had just up and left A?
Full pop on 8, and here's alone. Shiro's here with the AWP now, and he can cover just fine. He's not missing a beat.
Nice,
still, this is a pack rolly type of round, right? Not leaving.
Oh, no.
Nice, Waffe droppen vielleicht.
Many doors open here. Nowhere near as convoluted, so they will get good space, but it's always been the issue of getting this down. Bomb planted for Big, and again, Spirit able to just put the hurt on before that bomb goes down. Blame F not
Wieder
long for
guter
this
Damage.
world as once more
Wieder
Spirit
guter
come
Damage.
hounding him down through CT.
CT is the problem, isn't it? Big can't seem to get control of it, and Spirit just keep punishing for that position. Shiro's just sitting there with a sniper, picking them off, even though he gets overwhelmed there. And Big get a advantage situation with 2 guns. Spirit just throwing more bodies at the problem.
Ich bin so angespannt, ich krieg keinen Ton mehr raus.
All right, Big, gotta dig deep, because this game is just disappearing.
Ah, zwei
rounds
Runden
in a
in a
row.
row brauchen wir.
The final remaining squad from the open qualifier. Fighting valiantly for playoffs. But more and more, it's feeling like their opportunity was back on dust.
Alter, wie können die sich noch konzentrieren? Ich hänge schon am Existenzminimum. Gehalten vom Mikrofonständer. Hier an der Seite. Wieder Late A und wir sind diesmal etwas auf der
They don't
Spur.
know it, but finally there's no one in CT. zonixx is hoping to change that. The rest of Spirit went in for a mid-take at the start of this round, and so Big moving into a quieter A site than usual. Donk over the stairs, and it was only quiet for a moment. Then you hear that AK getting charged up, and the round
Das
is
ist halt
ripped
Donk
away.
Masterclass an diesen Stellen. Wenn er da ins Rollen kommt, wenn Donk da ins Rollen kommt, ist da bist du, das ist Schluss mit lustig. In diesen Situationen, aus dem Con, Stairs, Jungle, da holt der Typ gegen jedes Team alles. Es sieht aus, als wäre es nichts, aber es ist einfach Masterclassing.
You know, when they've tried to come at A in the past, their stairs smoke leaving a gap so that Donk was able to peek over and get guys going towards CT. Plays that are very convoluted and rely on so much going right. And in this round, it was kind of a distinct lack of utility as to why that's so easy for Team Spirit. Very much does just feel like the half that is the least big in its DNA is this T-Side Mirage for this squad.
Das ist kein so schlechter Call. Kann schon sein. Ich meine, die letzte T-Half. Und und die bleibt leider immer bestehen im Kopf, ist die
Now they've
Energy.
largely
Die
left Util in the past. It's one belt for tabseN in this partial.
wir
He's
brauchen
throwing in a
ein so ein Semi bei Win einfach jetzt, so dumm es
Bombsite.
klingt.
But Spirit have not bought this for a second. Tania staying in connector does try and force a fight, but he's got zonixx close by to help him out. And even though you're getting these A kills, you need a Grix to get that Deegan mid.
Ding. Nice!
Donk overwhelmed, and tabseN with a follow-up. Magic's now arriving, just too late to stop that bomb.
Not too late to win the round, though. Naked go default could be problematic. Two players stacked together. Big get blown to pieces. And the bomb still goes down, confirming position. Magic's waits. Easy job. Locks it in.
Er hat eine Atombombe geworfen und sie müssen es genauso spielen,
In a
leider.
round that felt like the Faven 1v2 from Cologne, it's Magic's in the same
Es war genau die
position
Runde, die wir gebraucht
to
haben.
put Big
Es
back
war
on their
genau
arse.
diese Runde.
And he's celebrating at the end of it. Magic's with a 1v2
Mann,
to keep
Flagos, du
this
verdammter
beating
Scheißnab,
coming
weil er
in
auch schon lange
against
hätte
Big.
CT-Base sein können. Würdest du zu CT-Base legen und
They have not
CT-Base dich
dropped a
decken?
single round on this CT side. This has been
Compare that
6
to
straight.
the one rifle round T-half. You know, it's a whole different story.
And, you know, like, you can hit every nade you want, you can throw any fake, any execute, but they are getting outgunned in every position, either looking the wrong way
Die
or
Luft holen
just
jetzt im Chat.
getting multi-killed.
Mehr Fokus
by
auf
Shiro
Runde
and Donk.
gewinnen.
It just kind of feels
Mehr
like there's something
positiver
about
Fokus.
their T-side
Das wäre
on this
davon
map
Sinn,
that
da
is just
einfach
a
mal eine
little
Runde machen.
fundamentally broken or awkward. Because it doesn't even feel like you watch the same team at this point. And sure, you know, we were talking about it earlier on. You said how
Boah, der
here
pickt
in the
einfach.
open
Das ist so
qualifier, they've got some
crazy.
wins on the
Er
map. But
jiggelt,
whenever you look at
sieht
the play
einen,
versus
packt
teams
die Smoke weg
that
und
have
piekt.
competed against the top level, these
Er wird es nie
T-sides
anders
drop
machen.
off a cliff for
Absolutely.
Big. Hell, that was even the foundation of their legendary game from Cologne, was the fact that they got 0 T-half and then came back.
You can't be that reliant on one half. But it's feeling all too familiar here for Big.
Luft holen jetzt im Chat, Freunde. Ich will ein gutes Spiel sehen und nicht einen schlechten Chat.
They go cold in middle. These positions aren't a surprise to Spirit, but they're also not a threat. Again, more misutil on A. Donk is going to get smoked behind him. He's still able to fight Con. Grix looked for that pick, but Donk just plucks
Alter.
JDC out of the round.
Was machst du gegen den?
Ooh.
Ach,
And in comes Magic's like a freight train through that molly on short, just charging at them.
That's the
Donk
bomb.
gets you back turned, and that's the bomb drop down here in the connector.
Oh,
Donk finishes with a stellar sequence. Team Spirit, match series, playoff point.
Yeah, it's one of those halves
das ist
that just
unfassbar, Mann.
it reminds you how good Donk
Ja,
really is.
das ist
He makes it
unfassbar, der
look
Junge.
so
Das ist
easy on
unfassbar. Es
stairs.
ist so...
Perfect crosshair placement every time. Every adjustment in your face. Donk, another 4K off the top of
in
the
diesem Bereich
stairs
ist
to
er...
seal Big's fate here.
Er ist unfassbar. Er ist nicht zu greifen, wie gut er ist.
Dust 2 was a roller coaster. The Mirage T-side is flatlining. Spirit look for a flawless half to get into the playoffs. 5 chances to find one round.
Das Duell war schon krass. Ja, das ist... Das macht er leider aus dem Handgelenk. So traurig es ist.
Big just looking to go back to something simple. Donk will not complain about that. Little palace pop. 3 on the ramp. Donk back in the jungle in position. Big announces very clearly with lots of util flying into this site.
They have the control, they have the space, but in comes the spam from Donk. As this Team Spirit recovery laid out right in front of them. Right at the 11th hour, it looked like disaster was striking for Team Spirit. They're keeping themselves in this long enough, and now it's down to this 2v2. It's Donk and Magix side by side. And a bomb that's not even planted. Donk in a very forward position. Big have got to contest with getting that bomb down before they can even think about this. And as they go out into the open, they go into Donk's crosshair. He wants this victory. He wants those playoffs. He wants to dodge the embarrassment, and he does it in style. That's the Donk you've been waiting for across all EWC. And a big moment of relief at the end.
Aber Hand aufs Herz, Mann. GG's in den Chat. Also bei allem Respekt, aber Spirit musste ihr Leben rausspielen. Und das ist das beste Feedback, was wir auch bekommen können. Ich schwöre, das ist das Beste. Das ist das Beste, was wir auch, also, dass ein Spirit, welches aktuell zweite oder erste oder zweite beste Team der Welt ist, dass sie ihr Leben rausspielen müssen, individuell und taktisch, dass sie A-Game abwerfen müssen, hier von Donkey Kong wieder. Also das ist super. Also das ist ein wunderschönes Zeichen. Wäre es geil gewesen, Spirit hier zu schlagen, selbstverständlich, es wäre das Beste ever seit Jahren jetzt gewesen, auch wegen EWC, Playoffs etc. pp. Aber summa summarum, nachdem unser letzter Run war bis zum Major, fühlt sich das an wie das erste Event nach Major. So Post-Major-Event, was irgendwie sich nach einem Event richtig angefühlt hat. Qualifier, geiles Main-Event, leider keine Playoffs, aber gezeigt, auf was für einem Level wir sein können und wo wir mitarbeiten können. Und ich sag ganz ehrlich, das macht einfach nur Bock auf mehr.